Give me chance, anọchikwe n'ụzọ ikwuchikwe m ụzọ na aga m aja amụkwa gị gbuo ijelepụta mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi ijelepụta mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi ike nke isi ya make everybody dọbale ijelepụta mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi anafuru ugoda na arafu ugodada ijelepụta mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi ike nke isi ya make everybody concentrate ijelepụta mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi fearless atụ listen on mamba aburabu na mamba fearless lion heart listen on mamba aburabu na mamba unshakable unstoppable ijala nwa mmanwuje mmanwana abala nwa mambuloka ajaji nwamba asalugo ijala futa mmanwu kuna ọgbọge chalugodi ijala futa mmanwu kuna ọgbọge chalugodi everybody babale ijole puta mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi anafuru ugoda na arafu ugodada ijole puta mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi ikikisi ya make everybody concentrate ijole puta mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi ahị ọgbọ ga-adịgota iti ibubu ike ji eme ogo ahị ọgbọ ga-adịgota iti ibubu ike ji aba mba fearless atwe listen on mamba aburabu na mamba fearless lion heart listen on mamba aburabu na mamba unshakable unstoppable ijala nwa mmanwuje mmanwana abala nwa mambuloka ajaji nwamba asalugo ijala futa mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi ijala futa mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi ikikisi ya everybody babale ijala futa mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi anafuru ugoda na arafu ugodada ijala futa mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi ikikisi ya everybody concentrate ijala futa mmanwụ ụkwụ na ọgbọ ga-eche n'ugodi
I'm also honored personally to be associated with the best performing governor in Nigeria. Yeah, go ahead. Success attracts good people. And good people go to successful people. If you're not good, you don't know the difference. And that's why all of you are here, because you know the difference. You are all good people. Welcome. His Excellency is on his way. He's been traveling. And he's a gentleman, so he's going to be here. We have some drinks, and it's free. Dinner is going to be served at 5:30, but no later than 5:45. And it's a buffet, and you're going to be welcome to line up two lines on each side. So it's going to go on quickly. But I also want to introduce a few people who have made this thing happen. You guys may not know, but it was about 10 days ago that we got the call to put this together. And we're honored to have all of you here. It's my pleasure to introduce my team, starting with Attorney Emelike Carlo. Please join me over here. Emelike, join me over here. Obam Pitem, and also Chief Sunday Okoro, Ane Meyoko, One Nwebozo. Aha, biama, uyo magi. And then, the last but not the least, Dr. Lillian Asomora, Wine Chinalo. Auntie, please come. So I'd like each and every one of them to say a word, please. Amen.
Ndewono. Unabia, welcome. It's always an honor and a privilege to host Dr. Alex Otti. Sometime in 2018, when the governorship was still an illusion, we hosted him twice in Los Angeles. So this is a return trip, but this time as the #1 public official in Nigeria. We know it's a Sunday. We understand that people have commitments, people have obligations. So we don't take for granted your presence here. We thank you for coming. And after listening to him, I think it will be worth our while. Welcome once again.
Ndabia no n'ụlọ ndewono. Ndị Anambra ndewono. Enugu ndewono. Imo ndewono. Ndị America hi. Ama m ụfọdụ ya sị ọ gị mmemme akpọwo ndị Delta ndewono fajọ n'ukwu Igbo. Ebonyi ndewo. Biko, eji m opportunity na say, oh, Lagos ndewo. Okay. Rivers State ndewo. Bayelsa ndewo. Ono kanka. Nigeria mmamano. America hi. Ekwuola me before. Ask him, everybody that is here, you're welcome. Ndobai say, to whom much is given, much is expected. And we're here because of our good performing governor. All of us will bear me witness that in Nigeria, you can count him as one of the best governors. Even a man without a sight or a woman without a sight would have long time heard that this man is really doing great. I remember so many years ago when I met him back in Abeba, myself, late Ojo Madekwe, and late Abbott. And these things were happening in the house of Abbott. And I looked at him and said, "You are going to be the next governor." And he said, "Are you a prophet?" I said, "Consider it. You'll see how it's going to come and pass." But today, everyone first in this hall will bear me witness that it has come to pass. And now we are all here to celebrate the good work of a good man and a performing governor. And I want to use this opportunity to say, all of you are welcome. You are wonderfully welcome. Ndị bai na say unu kane. Unu kane. Yo na nwe mu.
Good evening, everybody. Ndị Igbo, ndị Abia, steeti niile dị n'ala Igbo. Ana m asị unu abịala. Ndewonu. Mma nọ, ndị Ụmụahịa, anyị na-asị mma, which means it's going to be good. Everything will be all right. Mma nọ. There won't be much to say now. 3 people have already said something. All I have to say is our governor will be here very soon. And he's not just a governor for Abia State. He's a governor for Nigeria. Yes. Everything he is doing is for humanity. If you save your little money, take a trip to Abia State. Go and see what this man is doing. Cleaned up, electric buses carrying people from one spot to the other. Electricity, water, everything, school, things being renovated. Who else can do it? We have suffered for many years, but he has brought us back to the map. So I'm going to say very much thank you when he comes in, but I thank you all for showing up. This looks like, yes, we have come to see a man who has demonstrated that he is a righteous leader. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lillian. So for your information, we have 2 bar stands at the 2 different corners, and you're welcome to go get you some free drinks. We've paid for these drinks. You got to drink them. We don't want to take them home. If you want premium drinks, then we can't do that because the government does not pay for premium drinks. But we have enough drinks for everybody to have. There's wine, there's beer, there is some house whiskey. If you want the premium whiskey, you can afford it. You just pay for it. But food is getting ready. I think in the next 10 minutes, we're going to have food. And then, so that's what I'm going to do. But because we can't wear 2 hats, I'm going to ask that Chief Ben Kemere will be the official master of ceremony here. It's not going to be business as usual, but he's going to direct the affairs this evening. So please put your hands together for Chief Ben Kemere. Until you can go see. Put your hands together for the gentleman. All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that honor. It's an honor to be here today, ladies and gentlemen, to be the MC of this event. Everybody has said much. Everybody has said enough until the governor comes. When he comes, you will know what this man is made of. A man whose administration has been written in stone. His administration has been written in stone. Not on the wall, but in stone. So you will see what he's made of. Like Otti said, this man, or Lady Lillian said, Dr. Samoa, this man is a governor of the whole world. I said not just Nigeria, but the whole world. As you can see, the people that are represented here tonight, all states in Nigeria are here tonight because of what? Because of what he has done, right? Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He has done well, and he will continue to do well. One of these days, he will be the president of the United States of America. Do we agree? No? America? No? Nigeria. I got you now. I got your attention. I got your attention. He will be the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria by his grace. Are we in agreement with that? Thank you so much. Now, DJ. Igbo kwenu. Igbo kwenu. Igbo kwezuonu. Yes. This is the day the Lord has made. We are going to proceed with this event, a great event in the city of Los Angeles, in the state of California. We are blessed to have this wonderful man come here and be with us this evening. We are going to move on. Time is running. Like the organizers have told us, we have 2 bars over here, one over there. Please, it's free drink. It's not cash bar. They have already paid for the drink, so please, we have to drink those beverages that they brought here. We got to drink them. So go and help yourself at the bar. The food is getting ready. While the food is getting ready, we are going to call some few people to come to the table to sit with the governor, His Excellency, Dr. Otti. So let me call a few people that will be sitting there. Please, if you're here, Dr. and Mrs. Iheanacho Emerowa, is he here? Are they here? Yes, I know some of you are put on the spot, but please bear with us. Are they here? Okay, please proceed. All right, where are they? Are they coming? Proceed, please. Thank you, thank you. Next on my list, ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful lady, the one and only. She's been in this community. Whenever you call upon her, she is here. She will answer your call. Let's put our hands together for Dr. Liliana Samoa. Proceed, my darling, she is here. Oh, when they were, but they were. Otti is one of them, they were, but no. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Why on them? Where are they? Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, as she is proceeding to the table, let me call the next guest that will be at the table. Next on my list, Chief Alex Alozie, DMD, Signature Bank. Is he here? Chief Alex Alozie. All right. I've been told that the Deputy Managing Director is on his way. DMD of Signature Bank. All right. Next on our list, another gentleman who will be coming here. He's just coming from his wonderful job, saving lives left and right. And he has agreed to be with us today or this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Dr. Clifford A.K. Akana Warrior Academy. He just walked in. Please excuse him all the way from Kaiser. Appreciate that, dog. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate that. Next on our list, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to introduce the next gentleman to come to the table. Let's put our hands together for Chief Joe Udocho. Chief Joe, I saw him earlier. Yes, right over there. Proceed, my brother, proceed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next on our list, we have some other names that will be coming, but right now, let me call the last for now, but not the least. A good friend of mine, Olamadike Attorney Ike Mbeke, we call him Macbeth. Olamadike, he is in the house. Give me a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as he proceeds. Olamadike, Onyekem, proceed, my brother, proceed. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I recognize all of you. I recognize all my entertainment staff that are here. I saw my own canon, Dr. Solo Ebuho is in the house. MC Talking Tech, I see him in the house. See DJ, that's one DJ Ike, and also Tony E. I recognize all of you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We are going to proceed. While the dinner is getting ready, let me know when the dinner is ready so we can move on with that. In the meantime, let's bring the Almighty God in our midst. He is the chief and the guardians of this occasion. Doctor, do us an honor to pray for us, please.
But that's okay. I should wait. Okay. All right. That's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we all stand? His Excellency is here. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been told that he's here. The man of the hour, Dr. Governor Alex Otti. Can we get a little drum roll for that? Can we get a drum roll for that? Can I get a drum roll, DJ Jasper? Our able governor, the man of the hour, we appreciate you. We welcome you to this wonderful event. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Her Excellency is here. Nobody told me that he's here with Her Excellency. Thank you so much. Wonderful. We can do better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a round of applause again. Clap for them. Oduro fella. Yes. Her Excellency. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, sir. Yes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen it. A very simple man, a very humble man, a philanthropist, the man who has made mark in this world. Once again, let's give a round of applause for what he has done. There's no competition. We cannot compete with him. Nobody in this Nigeria can compete with this gentleman. Thank you so much. A very humble man, a simple man. Yes, thank you so much. We can say it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we pray, I've been told we're going to do the Nigerian national anthem before we proceed. Is that ready? I'm not quite sure the version. United States of America, national anthem. So please keep standing accordingly. Wow! Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, keep standing. We are going to bring in the Almighty God. Once again, Dr. Liliana Soa, please.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming here this evening and for giving this opportunity to me. Tonight, we thank God in appreciation of our state governor, Dr. Alex Otti, for the outstanding work he is doing in Abia State. God calls us to pray for our leaders, that they will submit to his leadership and for the advancement of his kingdom. But His Excellency Dr. Alex Otti is already advanced in that call. Therefore, our praying for the state and the governor today becomes our powerful way to appreciate and support his leadership and wisdom for our community. If you read the Bible, 1 Timothy chapter 2, verses 1 and 2, it commands believers, that's us, to pray, to intercede, and to give thanks for kings and those in authority, so that we can have quiet peaceful lives. We must pray for them. Proverbs 29, verse 2 says that when a righteous man, the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when a wicked man rules, the people groan. We are rejoicing today because our governor, Dr. Alex Otti, has demonstrated those qualities of a righteous leader. Therefore, let's bow our heads now and give a special prayer to God for him and all those who work for him, and for our country and our states. Heavenly Father, I thank and praise you this night as we gather to present our Abia State Governor before you. Thank you for bringing us here safely from far and near. Lord, I lift our Governor, Dr. Otti, and his family. I lift those who work with him and their families. I lift the people of Abia State, the Igbo nations, and entire Nigeria before you. Father, watch over them, bless them, and continue to grant them wisdom, discernment, and the humility for clear judgment to tackle complex issues that face our Abia State. Grant Governor Otti the integrity to lead our state with justice and compassion. Surround him with counsel and guide the ones that their decisions will be clear and known so that our communities may continue to thrive in peace and security. Give him long life with good health, courage and confidence to help him in making decisions that promote justice, peace, and truth. I ask for special blessings and protection for his wife and children. Surround him and his family with the holy angels, your holy angels. May he continue to act fairly, protecting the vulnerables of our state and our nation, and resisting corruption. It's important that we commit to memory resisting corruption, because corruption has gone very wild in our country. So, Father, hold him, hold his hand. Let nobody corrupt him, and no corruption should come his way. Guide and protect our governor, bless him abundantly, fulfill for him as he fulfills for Abia State. Let no weapon formed against him or any of his loved ones prosper. I ask for peace and unity. Dr. Otti is a man of love and compassion. Therefore, Lord, show him love and compassion all the days of his life. Bless us and bless this occasion and those who made it possible. Bless those who are unable to make it with us today. Bless the food set before us tonight, that we may eat to the glory of your name, dear Lord. Father, bless our world and all rulers of this world. When we depart from here, Lord, lead us safely home, and let there be no danger, no accident, no calamity. Hear our cries, O Lord. Hear the children of Abia State, and grant us your grace and your peace which passes all understanding. We love you, dear Lord. We love you and we worship you. In the mighty name of Jesus, I have prayed.
What a powerful prayer, ladies and gentlemen. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. That was wonderful. Dr. Samoa. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that wonderful prayer for Our Excellency, Dr. Alex Otti, a righteous man. Just like she said, when a righteous man is up there, we are all rejoicing. That's why we are here today or this evening, because we have a righteous man and we are here to respect him. We are here to say thank you for what you have been doing, thank you for what you are going to do, and thank you for what you have done. The man has done excellently well. If you look at Abia State today, my goodness, those of you that have been to Aba or Abia State in general, you don't have to say much. This man doesn't have to compete. His Excellency doesn't have to campaign for anything. His works will speak for him. Are we in agreement? His work will speak for him. He doesn't have to campaign. He's a philanthropist. He's a good man. Please let me know if the food is ready. All right, please, before we continue, let them set the food. We are going to do the kola nut. Some of you know, or most of you know, in our tradition in Igbo land, kola nut is very, very important. So we are going to present the Excellency with kola nut this evening before we proceed to do any other thing. The cameras are ready. Appreciate you, Maxime, the media group. Director Iman, we appreciate you all. So please, let's get the kola nut, please. Let's go. We don't have much time. Kola nut, please. Okay. Okay.
Ndabia mmamano Ohangwa mmamano onye amburu nwanne anyị nwoke mmamano Igbo kwenu kwezuonu Nigeria ndewo America high anyị agaghị aha mba ebido wadibia agaghị adịghị hụrụ eji eme n'ala Igbo lejighị efute ọjị onye dị na mbụkwa nwanne anyị nwoke ọ bụ nwanne anyị nwoke bụrụ onye isi anyị nga imezi emezi onye nkwetara ọjị nkwetara ndụ adịghị anyị ga-ekwu taa ga-enwe isi ma elefu ya ka ọma nwanne anyị abịaduola ndị ka anyị agakwana ịbịa chọwa nwanne m nwoke onye eze ka anyị bid nwogwu mgbe anya ga-ekwugbughala okwulu anyị asị na ọ bụghị mere anya agaghị nọ n'irulu ma chọọ na onye m ga-echu ha onye m chụọ ya anyị ga-etata tata ahụike tata ndụ tata ọganihu nke ndị ga-agala abịa gboo ọ bụ Chineke mere ya nyekwara anyị onye anyị chọrọ anyị enwe ike nọrọ nga taa na-emeta ya na-ekwute ya n'obi aṅụrị Chineke nke ịgọzi ihe na anyị kwetara gboo unu ama nna na adịkwa bekee adịkwa ala ya gboo ọ bụ ọjị nọ n'aka ma ga-achọ ọtụ nwanne m nwoke mbụ eze Pid Nwogwu onye a mbụkwa na eze dị tu laka anyị mbụsị ndị obi mgba ịtụ ahịa ngwanụ mevie gị ga-achọ ọkpụkpere ya chọọ ọnụ nwanne anyị nwoke mbụ onye isi anyị ọbịa dị nna kwadị ya ndewonu
Abia steeti mma mmanụ keleenu rienu ala ngwa mma mmanụ keleenu rienu ndị obi ngọ unu abịara onye isi anyị Dr. Ali Igbo ekwelela m agụ His Excellency obi dị anyị ụtọ lee ichekwutere anyị a few years ago ịbịafukwa here anyị agwara la anyị ga-esọpọtụ anyị agbalị akwa oke anyị nwere ike sọpọtụ ọrụ Chineke abịa nyere anyị aka asịla ọ bụ eji onye isi zọtarala ụkwụ abịa enye ya eze na ebe enye governorship na to the righteous man ogwe m na nọ nga na bụ His Royal Highness Eze Pid Igbo. My community bụ a true recipient of honor, His Excellency there. Our model school has been given brand new buildings that has about 2 classrooms each one. There's about 2 or 3 of those buildings. It's been completed. Well, I did bia commission on it. I hear I have to, or my community, I have to. That area serves the whole of Itungwa community. Oro kwala. Ama hunu de hobo, ho de ro laba, hunu de no, ho de ro laba. This is an opportunity for you to okay. Onye isi biko anyị ji ọjị na da-anabata sị Chineke adịrị ga-abịa hịa lọgakwa ibu gara nwaanyị ibulagha la anyị n'ọrụ ukwu ndị Itohia Autonomous Community n'ọrụ ukwu ndị obi ngwa n'ọrụ ukwu ọ dị ha ọ ga-efụta anyị na biko ọjọ́
Igbo, Nigeria,
Give him volume.
America,
A little more. Good. A little more.
ndị niile nọ na so ya ndị Igbo, ndị Nigeria, ndị Afrịka, ndị ojii na ndị ọcha anyị anabatala ọjọọ niile kụrụ anyị. Anyị agaghị na-akụ iwu maka anyị kụ iwu anyị nwere ike iji $100,000 ebe a. Onye eze ọjọọ na ọkeze n'aka onye ọmagosi ọdụ na otu esi ọjị ọ dịghị alụghị n'aka ndewo.
N'aha Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ, amen. Chineke dị n'eluigwe, anyị na-arịọ taa sị biko nabatara anyị onye isi anyị l'Abia steeti. Onye isi anyị l'Abia steeti bụ Dr. Alex Chioma Otti OFR la nwaanyị ya si biko nna duowo oge elekshọn edula, oge ndọrọndọrọ ndị ọjọọ da-agala azụ bụ ada-agala ihu. Nna ekwerila ka agawụ ṅanụ ya fọtụ ebe ịgawala ihu. Ndị ha ọmara adịghị mma, nna biko ga-ejiwe ebe ọdọ agawa ịga bụ hapụrụ anyị afọ 4 na fọrọ ọnụ ka o were mezimachara anyị Abia steeti. Otu o jide achị anyị dị anyị mma, anyị amakwala ọ dịghị mma. Nna biko gọzie ya n'aha Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ.
All right. We are going to proceed. Because due to lack of time, I'm saying all protocols observed. I were a lot of Ndens and the chief will not here. Because Kaida, His Excellency Oji, go with Oji first before we proceed to other people. Yeah. No, we're not.
What was it?
Okay, can you do this side? Chief Joe.
Yeah,
there. Thank you. All right, because like I said, all protocols observed. I'm an Andes and also here because all the states that are represented here tonight, because I make a low no. Because I proceed here because I've been told that we are running behind schedule. So we're not going to do it the traditional way. So please, bear with me. Because bear with me. We are going to proceed with dinner. I've been told that dinner is ready. We are going to respect the wishes of Our Excellency when it comes to serving. He loves to have women serve first. So we are going to do that. That's the testament of the gentleman that we have here. Because also that's what I'm talking about. Because all the ladies, we're going to do it orderly. Are we ready? Okay. All right, because all the women, this table here, all the front row, because you can go, all the front row. We have one table on this side and another table on the other side. So if you're on this side, just proceed to that table, the food table over there. If you're on this side, proceed over there, please. Okay.
I know, I need it. I can do it, right? Okay, right?
What are you doing? Red wine. What are you drinking? His Excellency. His Excellency. Yeah, they're bringing me out to His Excellency. What are you drinking, please?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are you going to send me something? What are you drinking?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay, red wine. Water. Okay. All right. All right, gentlemen on this table, you can go. Ha! Chief OC. Engineer OC Amadi, thank you for coming, my brother. Thank you. Long time OC. You up here? Your table can go, sir. All right, this table right here. Gentlemen at this table, you can go, please. You're already on it. Abraham Nana. Abraham Nana. That's what I'm talking about. Abraham Nana. Huh. Nze. Chief Labadi Abraham Nana. You remember him already, eh? How about that table? No. Abraham Nana.
Approached severally for people to present awards and certificates to His Excellency. His Excellency does not accept awards. If you want to give him awards, you have to wait until he finishes his second term. Then you can send him an award. So please do not ask to give him any awards or gifts or whatever. He's not going to accept it, and there won't be any need for any private meetings with him here. He's here on strict time control, and he needs some rest. So please oblige that, and I want to thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Right after you're seated eating, His Excellency would address everybody. Thank you so much. man of integrity. We have had that. Thank you so much. We will respect your wishes. Thank you, everyone. So please, whatever you have for him, keep that next year or the next 6 years by God's grace. He has another time to go. After this, he's going back again. So keep those plaques coming, reserve them, he will get them at some point. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me use this opportunity to let us know that August 29th, as we are celebrating, remember the Igbo Day. We are going to celebrate the Igbo Day big time. So please, all of you are invited to the city of Carson. We are going to showcase our Igbo culture. Ladies and gentlemen, I know everybody is busy eating, but we can do two things at the same time. We can walk and chew gum, and we can eat and listen. So, it's my honor and privilege to introduce to you the best performing governor in the entire world, His Excellency, Dr. Alex Choma Otti, OFR. Your Excellency, sir. Please put your hands together for His Excellency.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the First Lady of Abia State. This is Professor Otti. Permit me to use you to reach out to all the beautiful ladies in this auditorium. If you are not beautiful, don't worry. We will commend you because let me also use the Deputy Managing Director of Signature Bank in Nigeria, Dr. Alex Alozie.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to use him to reach out to all the handsome men and boys in the auditorium. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me start by thanking all of you for giving everything that you should have been doing this Sunday evening to come out and receive us and interact with us, share the meal with us amongst your very crowded schedule. We cannot take that for granted. And that's why I told the organizers that I would like to be on time, and I know how Sunday evenings are giving birth to another busy week. So I'll try to make my speech very short and brief, but I will also not deny you the opportunity to ask questions and make your own comments. I want to start by thanking all of you in the diaspora. Sometimes a lot of us get the news of what is happening in Nigeria from you. It may sound funny, but it's true. Particularly those of you who are from Abia, Igbo land, and even Nigeria. So you are on top of the news, so there's nothing new to tell you, because you know everything that is happening. Sometimes you even create the news yourself. And that leads us in ensuring that the news you have predicted comes to pass. So I'm not going to tell you anything that you do not know. But I want to once again express our appreciation for the support you continue to give us. When between 1999 and 2023, our state, which is one of the 36 states from the Federal Capital Territory in Nigeria, was going through all sorts of challenges. You were also at the forefront. From 2015, or later part of 2014, when I signified my intention to contest for the governorship of the state, leaving what I was doing at that time. I received a lot of support from many of you. Of course, it's understandable because many people here are very exposed. Some people back home at that time were getting used to the heat in the oven. You know, there is a saying that man is a product of the environment. So if you stay in the oven for too long, soon after you begin to get used to the heat in the oven, so that any time that you are released to a normal temperature, you start shivering. So a lot of us back home, we are getting used to bad balance, and getting used to some mediocre arguments about where the person came from, where he didn't come from, who the parents were, what school they went to, what dialect they speak. But then I received a lot of support from all of you. So this is an opportunity to say thank you for all the support you gave. Those who are familiar with the story will remember that in 2015, after that election, that we won was stolen. And we went to court, secured the victory, and the Court of Appeal people that reversed at the Supreme Court, and they filed a February 2016. And then we waited for another 4 years in 2019, contested again, and the story was not different. 2023, we contested again, and the story became different. So we want to also thank those of you who, because as time went up, the number of supporters continued to reduce. People who had faith continued to fail out. But somehow, God was on our side, and then 2023 happened, and that's why we're here today. Suffice it to say that what we made in 2023, no surprise anyway, was a dilapidated state, a state that was almost going into extinction, bedeviled by very high debt profile, completely dilapidated infrastructure, non-existent healthcare delivery system. Education was at its lowest ebb, and governance was literally non-existent. So it became our lot to decide where to start. 29th of May 2023, after the inauguration, we immediately went to task. And we looked at virtually everything. Then we started with our people. Who are our people? What do they represent? Because if you don't understand your community, you may be doing everything thinking you are doing something, but at the end of the day, you find you are not doing anything. So we redefined our people as very resilient people, very hardworking people, people who just needed the enabling environment for their businesses to do well. In spite of all odds, our people work and continue to be fighters. Of course, this was the land of Michael Inanoka Kaubara, the land of Days and Pagwe, and the rest of them. So we told ourselves we had to hit the reset button and start afresh. So the first thing we did was to clean up our environment. We got then defined as the dirtiest environment in the state, and maybe the country. If you enter out, go and check it out. Even up to today, when you type 30th city in Nigeria, you may still see Aba. But of course, that is history. So we believed that it was possible to clean up our cities and then the rural areas. So, and I folded my sleeves and led from the front. And in a few weeks, we were able to take away almost 3,000 trucks, 2,997 trucks of refuse and garbage from Aba. That was not enough. We needed to now set up a structure to ensure that never again would we go back to a state that is defined by stench. It is not for me to say that I've seen a few places where our state, particularly the commercial health center of the state, Aba, have been defined as the cleanest part of the country. And as we were doing this, we were doing a few other things that were directly related to keeping the cities clean. We were getting jobs, we were empowering people. So you see that by 5 a.m., 5 p.m., people are on the streets, cleaning the streets. By 7 o'clock, they are retired. The next day, they are there. We created beings, God was God people on the job. And today, the stench is no more. At the same time, we declare emergencies on a few other areas other than the environmental sanitation. The most important was security. And we set up an interagency operation called Operation Crush, funded from the blood vehicles and communication equipment, and took back major parts of 2 local governments that had been taken over by criminals who know and the support of. I will say so much about security, but if you are in United States, you will understand why security is the most important part of our jobs. You commit a crime, we will get you. And when we get you, we will listen. Sometimes I was already on my way when I got intelligence about something that was planned for Aba and Omoaya. And we have seen that in the last 1 week, we withdrew commercial motorcycles from the cities of Aba, Omoaya, and Africa. Some people have misinterpreted what we did. But what we did was in the interest of our people. You can have your private motorcycle. It won't stop you from using it, but you must register it. The only thing we have done is that if you are riding on a private motorcycle, you cannot have a passenger. And people will be wondering, why not a passenger? Because if you have a passenger, it makes it a commercial motorcycle. The passenger can be your wife. We don't want to know. And the reason is that it's only when there is a passenger on a motorcycle that it becomes an instrument for violence. And that's what worked. Then we faced roads that suffered the highest level of neglect in 24 years. And we've recovered a lot of them. At the last count, by the end of the last month, we have recovered 414 of them, 114 roads. Measured over 864 kilometers. Another 82 are in different levels of completion, measuring about 212 kilometers. Some of them have been completed as I speak, waiting for completion. Then, we looked at our resilient people who can produce anything, people who are so, the energy is something else. They may not have very high-level education, like all of you seated here, but they can do things that you cannot do. Some of them don't sleep. Just show them anything, they will produce it. What is the greatest challenge they have? Power. And we said, somehow we'll solve the power problem. If you are not familiar with the story of geometric, just go and read about it. It's a private initiative. Started by Professor Bat Nnaji, who, by the way, will be turning 70 in a few days, from Enugu State, that he came to Abia State to set it up. And we have gone through all sorts of challenges. But then, by coincidence, he encountered me in my previous life as a banker. Tried to solve the problem, put a lot of money on it, but then the problem remained until several years later, when we encountered him again in 2023 at the government. I remember disbursing the last set of money, about $27 million in 2012, for payment to OASL to complete the gas pipeline from Wangwaza into Aba, Osisiama, where the plant is located. Everything was completed in 2014 before I left the plant. Between 2014 and 2024, we were not able to fire any of the gas turbines. So but somehow, the gas turbines were fired a few months after I became governor. I keep giving credit to the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Carson, who took it personally when I went to him. I went to cry to him to say, this problem has to be solved. This man has spent this money, everything is ready, you need to step in and instruct the people in NNPC to ensure that gas is delivered to the plant. 3 General Electric turbines sitting in Osisiama for 10 years. And in less than 2 months, he made it happen. So when the gas turbine was fired, Abba literally disconnected from the national grid and became a island. And that's why today we say that there's 24-hour power supply in Abba. And what has happened is that a lot of manufacturing outfits who were struggling and those who relocated are now coming back. Having solved that problem, we face Omaya. We are also in the process of getting Omaya as a reference together with the other local governments, Omaya North, Omaya South, Iguano, and then the whole of IPM. Get them ring-fenced and be able to supply power to them, either from geometric or from anywhere else. Having now set up the Abia State Electricity Regulatory Agency. So meaning we are putting power and energy in the hands of the state government. Many communities that had been disconnected are there because because of vandalization, because of age, because of transformers. A lot of them are being reconnected by this government, including on Afi. power has gotten into Onafia as of 1 week ago. So if you are coming for Christmas, the story of over 8 or 9 years since Onafia was disconnected will be an old story. So part of what we have also done is we have also concluded agreement with Enugu electricity distribution company to buy off their interest in Omaya and Akanov. And very soon their money will get to them and they will hands off. Then we went into transportation. And we first of all rolled out 20 electric buses. These electric buses are buses that you can park your car and ride in them. I ride in them. They are fully air conditioned and they are very efficient. Another 20 will be received by next week in Abia. By the end of the year, we intend to ramp up to 70. So, and the good idea is that people can arrive from any part of the state, going to out of state and return. And to complement it, we set up an intermodal terminal, bus terminal. The one in China named after Professor Otti. So this is just to confirm that what you see in the media is not artificial intelligence. One of my colleagues called me and said, why did you build an international airport and call it a bus terminal? I said it was a bus terminal. By the way, construction is ongoing at the Abia International Airport. It's a full-fledged international airport that will receive a Boeing 747. So people can fly from Abia to Manzur, So the construction of the Aba terminal is ongoing, and it promises to be bigger than the Umuahia terminal. But in addition to that, the part of the project are also laybys and 70 bus stops. Okay, 40 of them are in Aba, 30 are in Umuahia. They already standing. So all those buses are going to be, they're already picking their passengers and dropping them at designated bus stops that are powered by solar. And then it also goes with traffic lights. I'm sure you've seen some of them. And I must thank our people because they are so law abiding. You wonder that people who are used to these traffic lights, that they will want to beat the traffic lights. But they don't. Even midnight, they respect that. I'm very proud of our people. And you can also see that our people are law enforcers themselves. If you drop anything on the road, somebody will call you and tell you to start doing it. Sometimes if you make a mistake, you just receive a deadly slap. I've been pleading with them to take the slap out of it. And then in the area of healthcare, we found that there were 948 primary healthcare centers in Abia by the time we took over in 2023. Out of that 948 were not working. There were 22 tertiary, secondary healthcare centers at general hospitals. About 17 of them were not working. And then the tertiary healthcare center we inherited, Abia State University Teaching Hospital, had lost accreditation 3 years prior. So we decided to take the bull by the horn. 6 months after we took over, the accreditation for Abia State University Teaching Hospital was restored. So as we speak, we continue to work at Abia State University Teaching Hospital. We are upgrading to a world-class teaching hospital. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Then we took all the general hospitals and started retrofitting them. And I'm happy to say that we have completed about 5. The others are in different stages of completion. But we've not commissioned any of them. Oh, we've commissioned 2. We've commissioned 2, and the others that are ready, I've given instructions that they should start operating As a rule, we don't just jump into a completed project and commission it. We want to test it first to be sure that there are no snagging issues. And then for the primary healthcare centers, we took 200 of them at a go. We finished either renovating, rebuilding. Some of them we had to knock them down to start afresh. You know, some buildings, it's cheaper to bring them down and rebuild than to renovate. And I can tell you that 200 are ready. About we have functionalized. By that I mean we have gotten those hospitals to operate primary healthcare centers. We have gotten about 150 of them out of the 200 ready, and they are working in the different communities. And I must also acknowledge that outside the 200, the World Bank took up 77 more. So as we speak, 277 primary healthcare centers are ready for use. And when we have a primary healthcare center, it is a place that can address 80% of the needs of the populace. So it's only a meager 20% that will go on referral to one of the 22 secondary healthcare centers. We also have increased the tertiary centers from 1 to 3. We are building one at Amachara. That one is gone very far. And then the other one at Umunato. So each of the senatorial those who grew up in Abia North and are old enough to know that Umunato used to be the general hospital that everybody used to go to. So today is going to be a specialist hospital. And on top of all this, we're also in the process of starting the construction of a medical city in Abia State. So, there are a lot of things we've done with healthcare, including employing over 800 healthcare professionals who we pay very well. So this may be a good opportunity for those of you who are thinking of coming back home. The other area where we felt we needed some intervention was in education. You know, our people don't joke with education. In spite of the dilapidation of the past, our people struggle with bare hands and continue to do well. So today, we are renovating all the schools we made, 262 secondary schools, that's senior secondary, 265 junior secondary, and then over 900 primary schools, public schools. And then I also felt, and this was my greatest shock in the first few months of the administration, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., you're on the road and you see our young children hawking banana and granules, hawking puff and donuts. So I was This was not where I grew up. Everybody was like compulsory that you should go to school. And when I did my inquiry, I was told that their parents couldn't send them, couldn't pay school fees. I didn't believe it. I thought they wanted to make money. But I said, okay, 2 tracks. I'll set up a task force to arrest any child of school age after the notice period had expired. Not because we wanted to keep them because they were minors, but we wanted to exchange them with their parents. But in addition, we now removed school fees. We said primary, secondary, junior secondary will be free. So we gave the deadline and said this was happening in 2024, towards about September. I would say from January 2025, we'll withdraw the school fees. Education will be free and compulsory. But if we see you of school age hawking something, you end up at the police station. So I set up the task force. I removed school fees. As we speak, we've not been able to catch one person. So what we now did was to change the job function of the task force to ensuring that nobody collects any money from anybody in schools. So what did we see? Enrollment in 1 month doubled. After another month, it doubled again. And then it kept doubling, creating another problem. Do you know the problem? Teachers. So we set up a portal. First of all, we made teaching very attractive.
Yes.
We increased the pay, and people who were hiding in different ministries now all jumped out and said they wanted to be teachers. That still did not solve the problem, so I said, okay, we'll hire 5,000 teachers. And with all the things we did, by the time we opened the portal and closed it, we had 36,000 applications. By the time we are done with all the interviews, 5,394 people passed. We hired all of them. Shortly after the hiring, something else happened. The enrollment continued to increase, and as we speak, we need another 4,000. And we found the 4,000, they will start work very soon. Interestingly, some of them are not from Abia State. From Crossover, from Afaiko. You know, in Abia State, there is no state of origin. If you live in Abia, you're from Abia. Because that is how we grew up. We grew up not knowing the difference between one person and the other. It is an accident of history that we were born in Katagura. We could have been born in Ubisa, where my wife comes from. So, somehow we were able to solve that problem, and our people are back to school. And they are doing very well. We are also confronting some smart schools. You may have read that is very correct. 3 of them are already ready and will be commissioned in the next 1 month. Then, there are a lot of other areas, maybe not void, but there are an important area, technological skills. That is where the world is going.
Yes.
My daughter graduated yesterday from her residency, and she said her mom was always telling her that artificial intelligence will soon render her jobless. And it is the reality for a lot of us, so you may not accept it now. But so you better just start updating your skills before you become jobless. So today I have one of my colleagues who I got to relocate from the UK. He was busy doing what he was doing there in the technological space. And we conducted interviews. He did very well and asked him to come back to Abia State. And he's from Ohio. And he had no problem relocating. And he's here with us today. Peter, welcome. Please stand up for our So he's in charge of our technological skills acquisition program, the center, and his business in the UK, he's left it in the hands of people. So if Peter can relocate from the UK after several years, I'm looking at a few people here. And I'm going to be convincing very soon to relocate and come back home. So the technologies, there is something important. It's not about the goods. It's not about the airport. It's not about the electric buses. It's not about the terminals. It's not about the schools. It's not about the hospitals. Something that is important, and that is dignity.
Yes. Yes, sir.
One of the major things that made me leave what I was doing to come into this very tough terrain is dignity. You come out somewhere, they say if from United States, you cover your head and shoot.
Not anymore.
You know the story in the Bible when Jesus found Philip, and Philip found Nathanael, and told Nathanael that I found that man who was written about in the Bible, Jesus. From there, Nazareth, right? Yes. And what did Nathanael say? Anything good come out of Nazareth? But the story didn't end there. Philip told him to come and so if anybody asks you, can anything good come from Abia State? Thank you. So, all this is all about governance. Doing the right thing. Ensuring that public funds are spent like private funds. You don't use public funds to do anything that you cannot defend. We have had to separate from people quietly because of disagreement over how public funds should be used. Today, your state has been categorized as one of the most transparently run states. We continue to devote 20% of our budget in the last 3 years to education. Another 15% to health. That's a whopping 35% dedicated to health and education. Yes. We are very, very unbendable. When we say this is the way it's going to be, that is the way it's going to be. And that is why you will not hear that anybody is being owed. By the 28th of every month, everybody has been paid. Wow. In fact, before civil servants are paid, pensioners are paid their pension. We cannot say we got everything right. But one thing we can take to the bank is that we will not do anything wrong intentionally. We can make mistakes. And many times we find that we made mistakes, we go back and correct them. We are not proud. But that government set out to do the wrong thing, it is impossible. We will not do the wrong thing. And so that is it about Abia State government. You can continue to pray for the government, knowing fully well that our journey started in 2023, and never again shall we go back to Egypt. So having said that, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let it not be that I'm the only one speaking. I would want to thank you for listening, thank you for all your support. This is my first visit here after the swearing, and I thought it was a good time to organize this town hall so that you hear from me and I also hear from you. Having heard from me, I would step down now and hear from you. Thank you very much.
How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, Somaya Chigabo Michael Waya Chigabo. Thank you. This is a man that doesn't need a script, doesn't need a teleprompt. He can stand here for the next 4 hours speaking without any help. Can we give our governor a round of applause, please? His Excellency. Thank you so much. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. The best performing governor. Please, let's not forget Professor Nana Otti, who made it possible for us to have this wonderful human being we have here. Not just a governor, but a wonderful human being. His mandate was stolen, but God has restored him. What God cannot do, you saying it? Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, without much
wasting of your time. He said he's going to like to hear from each of us. Not each of us, though. I've been told that we're going to have about 6 speakers or 7, thereabouts, to ask questions. That's it. So if the governor wants some more, he will let us know, please. Let me start from the high table. We're giving high table opportunity to ask the first question. Anybody from the high table to ask the first question? Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. It's really refreshing, to say the least, that those of us from Abia can now say proudly we're from Abia. Thank you very much. There are 3 items that I wanted to sort of touch on, and I'm not making long. As a physician, I know that some of the basic infrastructures you're setting are what makes the community healthy. But we did not touch about water for the entire state, because obviously a lot of people die of preventable diseases. You also have a digital person in your team, and I wonder if there's anything to afford us broadband internet. I have some people working for me from Philippines. I think if we have broadband, reliable internet, I would be hiring people from Umuahia, Aba, or Ovim. Since I'm from Ovim, maybe I put it in Ovim. And lastly, funding. Are you really a magician? Because for 24 years, we have been told there's no money. And here you are doing all these marvelous things. I know you're a former banker, so maybe your prior banking experience is where that comes from. So those are 3 items that I would like for you to touch on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Marawa. Over to you, His Excellency.
All right, I guess the way to do it will be, let's take 3 questions. It will be appropriate for you to identify yourself when you have the microphone, so that we know who is asking what question. So I've taken note of the 3 issues he raised and such his name. So if I get his name and I'll add it to my notes, then you can take the microphone to 2 more people, and I'll take the first 3 questions and then the next 3. Does that work?
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Excellency. Okay, thank you, Your Excellency. My name is Hiana Marwa. I'm a physician in Riverside, California. I'm actually the founder of the Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas.
All right. Thank you. Next.
I'm Mrs. Ebere Kelago, and I'm a business entrepreneur. I've been burying a lot of people in the past 4 years, from 2021 up till now. And I find that we don't have any edict or policy on burial grounds in our various communities. Is it possible for the state to insist that the communities take out land so that we'll have burial grounds? Because we now have to send money from the diaspora to bury people, but we can't even find the grounds because a lot of women, as long as your head of family has taken that compound, we have nowhere to bury us. Thank you.
All right, one more.
No, it's up to you.
All right.
Identify yourself.
Good evening, Your Excellency, and welcome to California. Thank you for all you've been doing. My name is Kenneth Owama. I hail from Omoakwo, Isialangwa Local Government North in Abia State. My question is, there have been cases of thieves going around stealing high-tension cables of different communities, thereby plunging these communities into darkness for years because of the cost of these high-tension cables. So my question is, has this case come to your notice, number one? And number two, if there's anything that's being done about it? Because taking into consideration the economic situation in these communities, they do not have the wherewithal to replace these high tension cables. So the villages are plunged in darkness for years and years. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Dr. Maro, thank you. I had to stop at some point so that I can listen to you. Water is also another area that we have made a lot of impact. You followed the lead just last month. We flagged up the area water scheme and the Obakala water scheme. That's actually, that would have been flagged up about a year ago before the current president of the United States took office and cancelled the grant that had been approved for Access State under the USA project, Basic Ops. So we had to start looking for alternative funding, which we found, and we have flagged up those two projects. The CKC water scheme in Aba, the state government is undertaking that. Luckily, we were able to get hold of the Austrians who did the original project in the 70s after the Civil War. And so they're already in Abia, and the report I get is that the project is 90% completed. So in the area, the water project and then the CKC, the entire town will be covered. It's something that has not worked in decades. So you find that you have to change all the pipes, you have to change the reservoirs, the changes and so much. But we are determined to battle it. The whole idea is that once again, you should be able to turn on the tap in your kitchen and clean water will flow. Your question on broadband internet as we speak, we are working on that. We have actually flagged off both the Aba and the Umuahia underground broadband internet cables that are being laid today. I think the company handling that is Wyok in Aba, and I think MTN is working with other partners in Umuahia. So we believe that by sometime next year, that those projects will be commissioned. Without underground fiber ducts, you will only struggle. And so we have that already in motion. The other question is a comment about magician and where the money is coming from. But it may also interest you to know that we have paid down over 60% of the loans we inherited.
Wow!
So it's not about magic, really. It's about, my father taught me even before I started reading economics, that it's not so much about how much you earn, but how you use what you earn.
Yes.
So you can be any better than me, but I'll live a better life.
Yes.
Because I've decided to deploy my funds
Priority.
in a different manner. And Sister Bella, it's good to see you, and you are so changed. Although you go is good on your body. I was just asking my wife if she recognized you. She said no. I say, well, look at the 16. This year, we still not very done. Well, I don't want to bury we don't want people to die. There is no promise yet. But I think it's something that would be, even some of the cemeteries in the townships are being become subjects of litigation. And so I was discussing with some of my colleagues to say we may have to set up new cemeteries outside. If you think of Aba, that place cemetery in Aba, the town has overgrown it, so we need to move further. It's something that we're looking at, but that does not take away our culture. Our culture defeats burial grounds. People want to bury their loved ones in their houses, but those who choose to go to the burial ground, I think the government has a responsibility to provide it, and I'm sure we'll look at that. And Kenneth, a woman, you are from Umwa School. The local government is easier than one of. So you have to be coming home. But I'm aware of the complaint that you made. Part of the problem then was that for weeks and months, there would be current on the cables. And they just became another object where you can climb, take it. But today, when they are power, if you climb there, you will not come down. So, but at the moment, I just signed off on a request from the Honorable Commissioner for Power and Public Utilities to run fresh cables for soon. I have also procured a transformer, a new transformer. So, work, if it has not started, will start very soon. So your community and other community around the Sud, all the way to the airport, would receive power by and before the end of the year. So if you are planning to come, you should do so. But that doesn't take away the point about modernization. And what we have done is we made north and take modernization very seriously. So anybody that is taught, but even the street lights that we put on, the solar street lights, we still find people trying to take down the steel or the metal and then put the place in darkness. So we've caught a few of them, and when anybody will catch, we use him as an example. So it's a good point that you do it, and we are not resting on our brothers and fighting crime. Sometimes you also find that the level of crime goes with the level of economic hardship. So when you deal with 80% of the problem, the other 20% you can use the force of law to deal with it. A lot of people go into crime and criminality because they don't have alternatives. But there are a lot of people when there is an environment for them to survive without stealing, they will not steal. It is an argument that is good for debate, but the reality is that man is a product of the environment. And if the environment takes care of it, he must be a hardened criminal instead of getting a job, he wants to be involved in crime. And when the long arms of the law catching the person, he may not come out of it. But it's not a debate that we're going to hold here. I hope I've answered the 3 questions. The MC, over to you for the next one.
All right, thank you. Let me get one more here, then I'll move over here on this side. This is it. Thank you. I know everybody want to talk, but unfortunately, we won't be able to do that. This on this side, please.
Okay, my name is Chief Chukwemeka Reginald Igwe. I'm from Otamba, Isukwata local government. My able governor, I want to congratulate you on the good work you've been doing and the developments. But there's one area I want to suggest. I would suggest that you tap into sports economy. Because I know in the other state we have so many talents. In Nigeria, 1992, 1993, most of the people playing for Super Eagles and doing wonders in sports athletics are from other states. We used to have Okibo League, Okibo Road Leagues, School Road Leagues. We have talents coming from there. Is there any way you can build a FIFA-approved stadium whereby if Super Eagles want to play, instead of going to Rio, they will come to other states. With that, the hospitality industry, they will make money, and our unemployed youths will also get jobs. We'll have a lot of talents in the park. Thank you.
All right. One of the organizers, Chief Emenike, would like to say something, please.
Your Excellency, I have a question from Emmanuel Ananaba. He's one of those on Zoom. I'd also like to thank all those who are on Zoom who've been very patient with us. Thank you for hanging with us. His question is this: on security, Your Excellency, what is your take on state police as a viable means of preventing any form of terrorism in our states? Do you deem it necessary to have a very strong Department of Forestry to monitor our forests as a preventive measure against terrorists who would try to settle in our forests?
Professor Kelechi. Professor Kelechi, where are you? Professor Kelechi Kallo. Professor Kelechi Kallo, I'm looking for Professor. Is that you? Professor Kelechi Kallo. It's not here? Okay. All right. Brief comment. Talking to a brief comment, please.
Your Excellency, all of the protocols with your respect of that. Yeah, I listened to you regarding the education. My name is Chris Obieje. Chris Obieje. I am from Enugu State. I used to be a labor leader, and some of my colleagues are currently senator in our country. Talking about education and unemployment, I have problem with the current issue. And one of the major problems we have in Nigeria right now regarding security is because of unemployment. I know you have special interest in education. Having been there and having led education in Nigeria, and also currently immediate past president for the Los Angeles County Education Association, I want to ask you, what is your government planning in terms of career education to be able to ease unemployment? We have graduates who don't have anything to do. If you study education in Nigeria without having a backup, being an apprenticeship, having something to do, like in the area of bricklaying and concreting, or going to technical schools after the graduation, that's one of the major problems we have in Nigeria. And it results to most of these kids, they don't have any skill. Is your government working towards that? Additionally, in Abia State, I saw a lady. She used to work for either 20 years or 20-something years as an educator. She retired, and currently she has been begging you to be able to bring them back. I'm from Enugu State, but if I had worked like I worked in Nigeria, I would have liked to relocate to Abia State and get all those. But Yes. Finally, my question is, I appeal to you. You see all these people here, our children in America here, they like to come to Nigeria. Security has been a major concern. If you can set up a committee to look into exchange program, is it possible? Because you are leading the governors in Nigeria right now, and it's not just only Abia State. Exchange program so that our kids can come back. It must not be from Abia State or Enugu State. To be able to set up a program for them to be able to come to Nigeria, exchange program based on what we have. And thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. One more male and one more female.
No, let me see.
Yes, sir. His Excellency.
You have to pull down.
Okay. Digest on that, eh?
So
Okay.
I take 3 at a time.
Okay.
So I have 3.
You have 3?
When I finish, there's a lady standing up there, you start with her.
Okay, I will do that. Okay.
All right, so Chukwuemeka Reginald, thank you for your question about sports economy. And if you've been following us, you will agree that we have done a lot with sports, and we keep doing well with sports. A few areas where we can do better, including the performance of Enyimba recently, where we're dealing with that. That we keep winning awards, including when we won a few days ago. I think that was about from the South. The issue of a stadium project is in the works. We already have gotten the site. We are at the stage of feasibility study and putting the funding together. So what we are trying to build is not a stadium. We are trying to build a stadium city. So it's a place that can fund itself. And a place where you and I would love to. There will be hotels, there will be estates, there will be plazas, there will be just name it. And so it's already designed. But we are taking it one step at a time. And if you have watched our government, before we start a project, we know when it will be completed and we know where the money will come from. And then you talked about hospitality. You may also have heard that Radisson Blue is already in about trying to reconfigure the old abandoned Deliver Hotel. Work is going on there. And very soon, a 5-star hotel will be standing in the back. Together with the convention center. You may also have heard that last week, the Hilton was in Umuahia, and Hilton is working with us also to set up a Hilton in Umuahia, where people like you would love to stay. Emmanuel Ananaba, who asked a question from the virtual network, thank you. I'm one of the governors that voted in favor of the state police policy, and thank God it has been approved or passed by the Senate. We already have a surplus called Homeland Security, and it's headed by Colonel Okon, retired. We've hired quite a lot of young people, trained them, and they are already working. Some of the things you see happening. The issue of security is normally not discussed that way, but then you can be sure that we are taking security very, very seriously. Department of Forestry has always been there. Would they be able to protect the forest? I don't think so. And that is why we have empowered our people, the traditional rulers, the young people, the owners of the land, to take charge of their land. So if you enter my village and you want to convert the place into a crime scene, you will see our young boys come after you. Because they will not allow you to make their place ungovernable. So, and it is on the basis of that that I boldly and strongly support the state police, because policing starts from your little abode. You are the chief security officer of your small territory where you live. Chris, Rubieje, thank you for your question on the education, linking that to employment. And you are very right. The education that is not focused, it does not really mean that it will be useless, but it's always easier if you train in a particular area. And that is why today we keep retraining people. We have a tech-rise program where we are training young people. And at the last count, we trained close to 2,000 of them. And by the time they finish their program, they are just startups. Some of them sit in White House in Aba, and they are working for companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and the rest of them. You will see them in the daytime, they will be sleeping, and then at night, their computers are on and they are working. So when you don't have skills today, you may be disadvantaged. So I agree with you. And what is important is that you're educated. If you're educated, you can always get trained in something. But if you don't have any education, then it becomes much more difficult. And I like the issue you raised about exchange program. It's something we will be looking at. But we need to, first of all, crawl before we start running. If you talk of an exchange program where the level of education training are unequal, then you will find that the person from here may be disadvantaged. So let's get to that level where we can now rub shoulders. But it's not going to be thrown away. It's a good suggestion that you have made. I don't know if I have answered your question. Thank you so much. MC, over to you.
All right, thank you. The lady is standing right here. Please identify yourself.
You have 10, right?
Hello, everyone. Hello, Your Excellency and my First Lady. My name is Ndidi Amadi. Your Excellency, I've always been a fan of yours, even when you ran as governor of Abia State under the ACPA. But thank you so much for coming here today. Right now, I work for the state of California, and I am the truck services and access manager for the entire commercial vehicles in the entire freeway in Los Angeles County and Ventura County. So as an engineer with experience in transportation and freight mobility, I recognize that trucking is essential to commerce and economic growth. However, truck safety remains a significant challenge in Nigeria. So my question is, Your Excellency, what is Abia State doing to develop and enforce trucking policies related to freight corridors, truck safety, vehicle inspections, driver training, and enforcement to reduce trucks-related crashes while improving the safe and efficient movement of goods and services within Abia State? Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Okay, been told. Over to you.
Good evening, all. Standing on the existing protocol, Your Excellency and First Lady, my name is Okako Ena Obase. I'm from Abreba. I have two-part question. one of the existing problems that people in diaspora have is buying lands in Nigeria, and to find out that this land has been sold multiple times to different people, and you ended up with dragging for a very long time about your land, or some of them you already built a house and they said it's no more your land and it's been given to somebody else. Then the second part of the question is, I'm enjoying everything that is going on in Abia State, but I'm also concerned because you're only going to have 4 more years. When you're gone, what will happen to us? Do you have any form of succession plan to continue this plan going beyond you? Thank you. Yes. Oh, and also, I wanted to use this opportunity to officially thank you for my cousin, Abbott, that you honored, who is your friend and you just showed us you are a true brother. You still remembering him. Most people, when they pass and when they're gone, they are forgotten, but you remembered him, and may God continue to bless you.
All right, His Excellency, can I proceed or you want to wait? You want me to wait? One more. One more? Okay, I've been told. That's the last, okay. Okay, they told me to give you the microphone. Over to you. The last question, ladies and gentlemen.
Your Excellency, Kawo, my name is Chief Eme Uche Eme. I am a retired educator here in Los Angeles, and I travel frequently to Nigeria, Abia State, most of the time, and I currently am the chairman of the Abia Council of Title Chiefs. First off, I want to appreciate the fact that you acknowledge that we monitor what goes on in Nigeria, especially Abia State, even before some people in Abia get to know of these things. And I want to commend you for all the work you've done with electricity. When you talked about electricity coming to Ohafia presently, it gladdens our hearts. And for those of us from Abriba, where we've not had electricity for more than 9 years, some of the problems we have is when we get there, we spend a lot of money just trying to stay comfortable. So with that, I'm hoping that by this Christmas, like you have mentioned, that it will be better. The major thing I want to present here is the issue of land acquisition for agriculture, because presently now in Abriba, it's causing a lot of consternation among people who are accusing government of trying to steal their land and all kinds of other things, especially with, I'm sure you know about the Presco farm in Abriba that is causing a lot of issues. So for us that are here that depend on information, where when we go back to Abriba, we're able to advise them. Now that we've seen you firsthand, that's why I don't want to miss the opportunity to speak up so that you can give us information that we can now pass back to calm those people and let them understand the intent of government with this proposed Presco land PPP thing going on in Abriba now. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right, maybe let me start with the last question from Eme Uche. Thank you. When you introduce yourself, my wife got worried because Commissioner for Tertiary Education is Uche Eme Uche. Yes. So the issue of land, speaking from a legalistic point of view, every land belongs to government. So what has happened is that some people who should know better in Africa wanted to deceive others. The government says it wants to acquire land for agriculture. What the government owes you, owes you is compensation. Okay. And it's good you call it a PPP, because that's what it is. But the first report I got were people saying it was a private business. Presto is investing $200 million in United States. Wow. And all the government is doing is to provide land and own a percentage of that investment. That is the kind of thing that people jump at. They didn't take it to another state, and we didn't just take it to us. We know them. So it is important as a senior citizen to educate our people that they actually have no choice. Okay? Because we know them. So it's important as a senior citizen to educate our people that they actually have no choice. Okay? Because the land does not belong to them. All that is required is to issue a certificate of occupancy. And before certificates of occupancy are issued, and you lose the land. And that's why Ambassador asked his question about land, and I'm coming to that. But this is the government that will never take a land by force. We pay compensation before we even the airport. We are still paying compensation. But the wrong way that is, we are working on everybody that owns any piece of land on the wrong way we paid. So please educate the people very well that this is going to be in their interest. The land has been lying there fun. You can keep it there for another 20 years to be fun. And then somebody wants to invest in it. We should welcome it with triumphs. Okay? I don't know if I'm answering you. Please educate our people very well. Okay, I don't know, but so let me start by thanking you for your very positive comment about the recognition of our friend and our brother who is no more, who passed on about almost 11 years ago. We have to name the Africa the way to honor Sharon and Simon. Now, your question about land acquisition, we are very much aware of it, and we have done everything to stop that. I didn't talk about it, but it was one of the things I should have spoken about. If today you want to acquire land from anybody in Abia State, your certificate of occupancy is issued within 30 days. We have digitalized the document management system in Abia State. So all the people who used to hawk papers, their business is already over. Because you can, from the comfort of your own home, get information about any land. Today, with the help of UN Habitat, we have also completed the master plan of Aba, and we are moving to Maya. So everything will be on a digital platform. So all the people that are making that's good. And your question about succession plan is a very good question. That's why we are here. And sometimes we read things in the social media and say, oh, So my excellency said that my response should be that you should come home so that. But let me also seriously tell us that it is our responsibility. The last set of comments I made, we are geared towards this. When you leave Egypt, you should not return to Egypt. So my vision is that the person that will take over from you will be better than me. Amen. But all of us have to collectively ensure that it happens. And when you bring people who see politics as a business, that's what the problem is. They keep, even before now, I used to intervene, write articles and things. Politics is not business. For you to come into politics, you must have established a business that is working. You must have track record. You must go to some certain schools. You must know what you're talking about. You must understand the place where you want to govern or serve. You must know what you want. Not for your pocket. If you are looking for money, go into business. And after you have done business and made money, you can now come and serve. So it's about service. It's not about stealing. It's not where you got.
Yes. Yes.
So they know to hear you. That's what it is. And we will not allow them to take us back to Egypt.
Yes.
So that's what it is. Congratulations. I'm happy that we have a sister in transport ministry. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Thank you. I had an engagement with the transport secretary, who is also a Nigerian. And I think that we need to do tomorrow. So your question is very apt. We have had cases where trucks fell on the road, accident, that kind of thing. I'm not sure we have a policy yet. But then as a matter of time, so so before that, there were really no rules for them to apply. So now that we have done the rules, we will now begin to. Somebody told me the other day that I needed to put speed bumps on the road from Omaya to Onafe, the 67.44 kilometer. I said, speed bumps. He said, the people are speeding too much. That's a good problem to have. Before now, people were not able to fly the road. So when you solve the problem, people will get creative. So we'll take it that we are calling our attention to establishing this policy. And we will consult with you. Peter, please get in touch with so that we can consult with her. And it's a very important issue, because if you look at the number of trucks that go to Accra every day, what we've done is to restrict their movement. We don't see them on the road from 6 p.m. until 6 p.m. But even at that, from 6 p.m. to the next morning, everywhere. And you can't stop them because they are moving into the state out, because that is trade and commerce. So we need to regulate them and ensure that they don't consume users, whether themselves or other producers. So thank you very much for the attention to that. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I think this is where we draw the curtain now. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about that? Can we stand and give our Excellency a huge round of applause? Please, let's do that. That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know almost everybody here would love to ask a question, but unfortunately, this is it for the Excellency. He has been talking for the past few days. He's been in the United States. So thank you so much for your time. Let me call upon my brother, Ichie Otti, for presentation, please. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. One of the organizers of this event. Thank you. Good evening. Please sit down. We want you guys to sit down and observe a few presentations here. There's no award. So for full disclosures, there's no award. What we have here is more of proclamation from the people that matter in the county where we live. But I wanted to say something about what His Excellency has been saying, and he really didn't mention this. But when I visited him in January, he told me that he had a 25-year development plan. And this development plan, he promised me he's going to get it across to me, because when I was there, he only had a copy. Now he brought a few copies for me. I'm going to spend my time to scour through this development plan. It's 2025 to 2050. And I'm sure it's probably online. Yes. So you can also go online and get this information. I've already given one copy to the Igbo community. I hope that you guys will be able to use it appropriately. Study it and understand what it means. There's no functional government anywhere in the world that doesn't have a development plan. Abia has one. United States has one. California has one. So this is a blueprint to development. And if you're interested in helping Abia, this is what you need. Go online and study it and see how you can help. Bring your diaspora dollar and develop Abia State. Your Excellency, I know you don't receive awards, and we have not brought any awards to you. But because you're visiting city of Carson and Los Angeles County, the different jurisdictions decided to send a proclamation to you. We have one from Mayor of Carson, who unfortunately was not able to be here because she was traveling. You know, like everything else, you really don't take too much time to do things. So when you called me maybe less than 2 weeks ago to put this together, I didn't even know it was going to be possible. But I thank God that we were able to put it together. So because the way you operate, we know that it is possible for us to do things, because you don't take no for an answer. But we're here to support you to continue to do what you do. Let me bring my friend Emily Kekano to do the honor of presenting to you two proclamations, one from Mayor of Carson and one from Legislator Mike Gibson, Assemblyman Mike Gibson. Emily Kekano, please. Your Excellency, you're an embodiment of the saying that your reputation precedes you. This is from the Mayor of the City of Carson. Certificate of recognition presented to Dr. Alex Chioma Otti, OFR. The City of Carson proudly recognizes and honors your exemplary leadership, distinguished public service, and unwavering commitment to advancing the economic growth, infrastructure development, and well-being of the people of Abia State, Nigeria. Through your visionary governance and dedication to transparency, accountability, and innovation, you have inspired meaningful progress and created opportunities that strengthen communities and improve the quality of life for countless citizens. Your steadfast commitment to public service serves as an example of excellence and leadership, both within Nigeria and throughout the global community. Date, June 28, 2026, signed by the mayor. California Legislature Assembly, Certificate of Recognition, presented to Dr. Alex Chioma Otti, OFR, Executive Governor of Abia State, Nigeria. On behalf of the California State Assembly, in recognition of your distinguished visit to California and your inspiring engagement with the Nigerian community, your message of leadership, unity, progress, and civil responsibility has encouraged meaningful dialogue and strengthened the bonds among Nigerians in the diaspora. Through your dedication to public service and commitment to the advancement of the Nigerian people, you continue to inspire hope and positive change. We proudly commend your contributions and express our sincere appreciation for sharing your vision, wisdom, and encouragement with the Nigerian community during your visit to California. Mike A. Gibson, Assemblyman, 65th District, June 28, 2026. Your Excellency, Los Angeles County is the richest county in the United States, probably is. The budget here is bigger than 35 states in the Union, County of Los Angeles. And we live in Los Angeles County, and the supervisor representing my district, Holly J. Mitchell, could not be here, but she wanted me to let you know that she is honored to present County of Los Angeles proclamation to you. And it reads, County of Los Angeles, Dr. Alex C. Otti, OFR, Executive Governor of Abia State and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, community recognition. In recognition of dedicated service to the affairs of the community and for the civic pride demonstrated by numerous contributions for the benefit of all the residents of Los Angeles County. Your performance has created a lot of benefit for all of us that live here. We are proud to be associated with Nigeria, and some of us may be relocating to Abia State if you give us housing. So presented to Dr. Alex Otti, June 28, 2026, Holly J. Mitchell, Supervisor, 2nd District of Los Angeles. And here it is. You have the envelope. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Can we sit down, please? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to insult anybody, but we have to get away from this table. We have to get away from this table. No more, no more. No! No. Chief. Chief.
Can we leave that place?
No, no. Okay, let it. DJ Eyes. Please, on the request of His Excellency, the Abia women, he would like to see them for a brief presentation. Abia women. Okay. Order. Please, order. Please, in orderly fashion, ladies, please. Ladies, please move back so all of you can get it. Move a little bit behind, please, so all of you can get it. Move back a little bit, please.
Abia State women, Abia State women, Abia State women, God's own state, God's own state indeed. His Excellency, High Excellency, we are so happy that you are here to hear from us and for us to hear from you. And we were not given the opportunity to ask only one question, and that one question is, how can we help? Okay? That is only one question that we have. How can we help? Okay? Because we are so grateful for what we've been doing in Abia State. Okay? Thank you so much. And now let me give to our founding president, Go ahead. Your Excellency. Abia State women. Abia State women. Abia State women. Your Excellency. Nini ukopi sepa isuko ato achoka mkaimo. Her Excellency. Wonderman, our beautiful wife. Thank you. Thank you for being there for our brother, our Excellency. I am not. So we have a little token for you. We did our inauguration last year. It was too late for you to come. It will have been a pleasure. But today, we are very grateful, right? And we are presenting our uniform as an honorary member to this organization. Thank you. And Your Excellency, we couldn't do this magazine. We couldn't do this magazine without your face, without you being there. So as our father, you are prominent in this magazine. So here is our governor. So, thank you so much for doing a great job. May God continue to bless you, bless your family. Abia State. We got it. Yeah, the last one. Yeah, party girl. Because the invitation did not get to you on time. And as a result, this is the only opportunity we have to give it to you. And we say thank you so much again. I'm the current president, and this is the opportunity for the rest of you. My name is Rima. I'm from Iberia. Yes, so, yes, the rest of you, and there are so many, we are very few original Abia State women. But they have Humujiba. Sina how won the Abia State. Be good at our thank you.
All right, because of the women. Thank you so much. Wonderful presentation. Yes, the presentation is done, right? Okay, thank you. All right, back to your seat, please. Back to your seats, ladies. Back to your seats. The founder, Nganga Wine, thank you so much. All right, have a seat, ladies. Have a seat. Get me a picture with you. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. All right. Okay. Shoma. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. His Excellency, because the youth should have had the question. Well, it's not possible. All right. All right. Ladies, please, we have to move back again. All right, DJ. No. Okay. All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I have been told that we have to clear. Respectfully have a seat, please. The Excellency would like somebody to do vote of thanks. Let me call upon Chief Emelite to do vote of thanks. Over to you.
Your Excellency, Governor, Your Excellency, performing Governor, for 24 years, Abia State was waiting for Alice. Eventually, we got Alex. Your Excellency, the amiable wife of our governor, we, from the bottom of our hearts, and with a lot of joy, we thank you. We thank you for honoring this call. We thank you for this visit. By the way, I need to make something clear. The buffet that you had, the drinks that you had that you didn't pay for, were all provided by the governor. So this is his gift to Los Angeles. Your Excellency, we thank you. We thank you for honoring us. We are hopeful that sometime in April next year, we shall kick off the events that will lead to your swearing in your second term. The date is April 3rd. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for participating. Thank you for staying. We have done well. We have honored a man who deserves to be honored. For those of us from Abia, for those of us who have served in Abia, we know what the government of Dr. Alex Otti has done to our psyche, has done to us as Ndi Abia. We know how proud we are to proclaim where we're from. Otti. And this was achieved in 3 years, not in 8 years, 3 years. So I'm not surprised that you're here, because you know what they say about a thing of pride being a joy forever. That is what we're experiencing in Abia. And Nkaka won't be done. For those of us, or for those of you who are not from Abia, just give us 4 years, we'll loan you to him. Or we'll loan him to you. Just give us another 4 years. Your Excellency, we thank you. We honor you. As you head back as you head back to Abia, Ayman Abia is in good hands. And Ayman and the Abia are watching this event. They understand the love we have for you. They understand the appreciation we have for you. So as you go back to Abia, Godspeed. And as we head back to our various homes, Godspeed for all of us. Kachineke gozi ainile.
Biko Kwarano Chief Emelikaka Bikono. A wonderful speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. The night is not over yet. Please, we still have some munchies over there, some cake. Go and grab whatever you want to grab. Again, the QR code, do not forget to pull it up and see what we have there so that you can be recognized by the governor. So please, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. It has been a wonderful evening. This is a day the Lord has made. We are rejoicing that Her Excellency and His Excellency had time to come and be with us. Hold on 1 second. Over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to continue to get information from Abia State and to find out what your responsibility is towards Abia State, make sure you scan the QR code on your table and send your data, your information to them, and you will get updates and information. That is how you can actually become part of this movement. I am already part of the movement. You want to be part of the movement, and I wish you luck. If you don't want to be part of the movement, that's your problem, because I'm already concluded I'm part of the movement. Scan the QR code and send your information to Abia State to continue to contact you. Thank you so much.
Vai, Sá.